This is Learn Quranic Arabic's latest video reply on the subject of sex with premenarchial girls in the Quran.
Those who claim that the Quran makes it permissible to have sexual relations with girls who have not reached puberty are interpreting the Quran according to their own whims and desires.
Actually, no. That is not what I said at all. What I claimed is the Quran gives permission for people to consummate marriage, have sex, with females too young to have started their periods. Now, I deliberately avoided words such as puberty or maturity because different cultures define these words in different ways. I deliberately said girls too young to have started their periods because the meaning of this sentence is objective and clear. It means 1. They have not started their periods, and 2. The lack of periods is typical due to their young age. Apart from continuously misrepresenting my argument in all of your video responses, I know also that you didn't address a single point by any of the scholars or tafsirs I cited in my video. Not even one. Let me summarise my argument for what will hopefully be the final time. I argue that the Quran gives men permission to marry young females and to have sex with them. I also argue that it is permissible for the sex with these young females to take place even when she is younger than the average age at which girls in her social group are expected to start menstruating. Here is my proof that scholars and tafsirs attribute the lack of menstrual cycles in these females directly to their young age. Ibn Kathir, not reached the years of menstruation. Al-Jalalain, because of their young age. Ibn Abbas, because of young age. Muhammad ibn al-Uthaymin, because she is very young. Al-Madudi, because of young age. In a video comment, you told me not to read Ibn Kathir, but instead to read Usmani. The funny thing is, Usmani agrees with what the others said, that the absence of menstrual cycles is due to the girl being too young to start them. Shafi Usmani does not menstruate on account of minority of age. Your own recommendation proves my point. Despite your attempts to claim otherwise, I have demonstrated that the verse in the Quran does refer to consummated marriages, and that it does also refer to girls who are considered too young to be expecting menstrual cycles. Please keep in mind that this is not a cultural discussion. We are not discussing the differences between what one culture sees as an adult and what another culture sees as an adult. We're not discussing cultural differences between the definition of maturity, nor are we discussing the cultural differences in the definition of puberty. Your definition of a sexually mature female might include a 9-year-old who has not started her periods, but mine certainly does not. However, that is not what we are discussing. This is a discussion about an objective fact. Does the Quran give permission for men to consummate a marriage with a female who is too young to have started her menstrual cycles? Accept what the Quran says, accept what the tafsirs and the scholars claim the Quran says, accept the Quran does give permission for grown men to consummate marriage with females too young to have started their menstrual cycles. If you don't like the truth about what you believe in, well, that's a personal issue for you. What you shouldn't be doing though is making videos on YouTube and trying to convince other people that the Quran does not say what it actually does say. Any further video responses in which you make demands to the viewers to prove to you that it is permissible to have sex earlier than the Islamic age of consent will be seen exactly for what they are: a cheap diversionary tactic.